WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
I hear a little bit of feedback in the mic.
These charges are not mine.
Hey, welcome to the JBW Web DBWDB.com or RevShow.com. Oh, yes! Fucking asinine.
Can you give me a massage? I love you.
Holla at you. Ow! Ooh, girl.
Seriously.
Hello, Papa.
Some shit like that. You gotta do the Rocky Mountain Ride.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck with. Boy. Let everybody get the Rocky Mountain Ride.
WJBW.
You don't want to.
Welcome back. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up? Welcome back. WJBW Networks proudly presents the JB Rev Show.
That's right.
And
That's
it's
me.
The Reverend across the way.
Word.
Badass motherfucker. How you doing?
Right. I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing?
Good to see you. Doing great, brother. Thanks,
Yeah.
for,
You look
thanks,
good.
thanks for
Looking
coming in here. Likewise, look good. You
Sorry I
got
made it. Couldn't make it last
a new
week.
pair of glasses.
Yeah,
I see.
you
We'll
like
talk
that.
about that later, baby.
Yeah, okay, baby.
If you want to.
All right, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
baby.
is our hashtag Rock Hard
Rock hard.
session.
Hard rock.
Legendary.
Maybe you should do hard rock.
No.
Oh, yeah, because they got
that I
this
get
cafe.
copyright infringements.
And, yeah.
And that I get
Rock hard.
decent assist.
I get a story about that. Remind me to tell you later about the
Okay.
hard rock.
All right.
And
the hard
night
rock.
That, yeah.
Okay.
It was,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, is your microphone staying in there? What are you doing?
You know, have it.
On this edition, it's
Yeah.
our Rock Hard session.
That's right.
About 7:20, have a call with a gentleman from up north, and
I'm excited about
is
this.
Cullah. His name is Cullah, and he's a pretty unique sound. But what's even cooler is that within the same area up there, up north, also resides Tommy Stinson, who is a rock
That's
legend.
right.
He's been in the Replacements.
Yep.
Started out in the Replacements, Bash
Hell yeah.
Pop, Guns N' Roses, Soul Asylum, a couple of little solo projects and things like that. But he's going to be at the Social May 22nd. That's a huge night, encouraging people, Gen
May
Xers that
22nd.
follow. May 22nd.
Well, you know what night of the
out
week
at
that is?
Social. The Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monday, May 22nd.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks away.
Yeah.
But we're going to be able to speak with him, get a little bit about his origins,
Right on.
find out about him, what he's been doing. Of course, the Guns N' Roses. I'm sure he has crazy stories.
Yeah, I'm sure.
One of the nicest guys in rock and roll.
Hey.
hard working too. Yeah,
Just
So-
be, when you ask him a question,
Right.
make it a sentence long, not a paragraph long.
Oh, okay.
Because you tend
That's
to,
a good.
you even lose me sometimes. I'm
Produce
just
a
saying.
note.
Hey,
Yeah.
just, keep it simple, stupid.
No, yay. That's
Yeah.
good. Are you working at Bennigan's now?
No, they wouldn't have me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Plus, I wouldn't go. Plus, they're no longer because they had shit like that, right? Right.
I think you're right.
All right.
I guess so.
That's right.
I guess so.
Anyways, instead
of
of
course,
saying,
plenty of great original music all
Yeah.
along the way.
Got some Kevin Maines lined
Kevin
up
Maines
tonight.
and the Volts.
This guy's badass.
Gonna do a little bit of that. Probably
Yeah.
a little white trash whiplash to bust us right
Yeah.
out into everything.
That's right.
And of course, we actually have a few tracks from the new album from Bash and Pop.
wow.
So after we talk with Tommy, we're gonna play a few of those.
awesome.
And then we have a few of Cullah's tracks
Why don't can
as
we,
well.
can-
So
why-
same
instead of
same
like,
deal.
waiting, why don't we let our listeners, okay, I'm getting the intern over there is not ready for any of that. I can see that.
Keep messing with the show.
Okay, so,
Okay.
oh yeah, all right. I'm sorry.
I guess he's
intern.
reading off. He makes the little format of the show.
Yeah,
so
he
you
does.
can't
Okay,
shaft
I know.
him. He's really.
He's the look he gave.
He's
me.
not. He can't be that spontaneous.
We need to.
And
we
somebody
need to move
asked
him
me
where I
today-
don't have to see him.
Somebody asked me today. Well,
He's not
we'll
worth
move on.
even
We'll
being
talk, yeah, we'll
seen.
have to get the Harry, the HR guy, involved.
Yeah, right.
With that. Yeah.
Harry.
Anyway, somebody told me the other day, they're like, how many hours does it take you to do your thing? You have to record it and then do all this work. And I'm like, no, we do it live, and then it distributes out to like a dozen different sites.
People don't understand.
And people don't understand. So I guess that's good.
Well,
because we don't want to be like the easy to... This is not the easy way, by the way.
No, it's not. This is definitely not the easy way, but this is the most sincere and honest way. That's for sure. It's got more integrity than anything else out there.
Well,
I'll say that. Because everything's live, man. We can't go back and you can't say nothing. I'm not letting you say nothing.
I know.
I can
say nothing.
Yeah. So it takes 2 hours to do this show, but this Mexican asked me. I said, how many Mexicans does it take to do this show? And he goes,
I could do it in an hour.
One.
What? Okay. Wow.
That was really bad said.
Oh, well, don't give him the laughing, Shocky. Oh, now he's messing with me. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the Reverend, on this episode, I want to say, where are you?
I'm over here.
Where are you?
There you go.
Okay.
The studio is so big. And it's
last year, this time, Consuelo was sitting right there.
I know. I saw that today.
Bellini,
yeah.
and she's a wonderful artist. So go Google that.
Google that right now.
Yeah.
Wow, that was in stereo.
Google
I said that right.
Oh, you did? It was synchronicity?
Google that right now. Google that right now. Yeah, you missed the button last time.
Oh,
see?
yes.
Anyways.
Yes, I did.
Enough with the fingers.
Okay.
So you're a little excited, aren't you? I can
I was
tell.
trying to go somewhere though because I think
Why don't you get out of here?
A lot of the time, I was just going to take
Get the
off,
fuck out of here.
Well, I figured at a certain point we can roll into one of Cullah's tracks and get his call all prepped up. So we're going to do that.
Right.
We got a little white trash whiplash, I guess, right before that. So we just
course
go
we
into
do.
music. But I did want to throw this out there throughout the show. At the end, we do a little bit of news. So if you want to call in later, we want to hear your stories about people. And at any point, you can call and leave a message. At any point, you hear this, call this number, leave a message.
You hear this live.
I want to know about handwritten signs that you see on the side of the road.
I'll start looking too then.
I want to know. Take a little snapshot, send it to us.
I'm always driving around.
Original music submission at WJBWnetworks.com or the JBWEBB show. I haven't changed the email yet.
JB Rev.
I'm so sorry.
There's no JB Rev.
That's the email address. We should make one then. Well, I need you to come over here. I need to sequester you.
I
for
do every Tuesday.
Hours. No, but we come over here and we just do this. We
yeah.
just talk.
That's how it's so beautiful.
But there's a lot of preparation and work that goes into everything,
Yes,
my man.
there is. Amen with that.
Yeah, you
that's
just plug and play. I know that's part of the privilege of having the Rev.
I have to work myself up all week to prepare myself for this Tuesday night.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, when is it? When you're out at the what's it called? Doing what's it called?
Yeah,
doing research. For what?
For local legend
What
shit.
you got? Where's it at?
Man, I tell you
Come on,
what,
man.
You know where I was about this time last
Where?
year? I was
don't
at Further
see it.
Future.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't here because I was in Vegas.
Here. We just said
The week
Consuelo
before
was here, Mister.
The week before, I was in.
You damn Pez dispenser.
I was in Vegas.
Okay,
It's true.
all right.
It is true story, dude. Look,
The week before, yeah.
yeah, the week
But
before.
this now,
that is
this
right.
Okay,
Last year, the week before.
okay. Further
Came-
future.
yeah.
All right.
Exactly. Further future
Yeah,
past.
okay.
Yeah, I saw Left Field live in the desert.
Let's kick things up with some
That's
music. What do you
awesome.
say? We're gonna
Man, like some Left Field. You can put
let's
some
start.
Left Field.
Maybe later.
You got some Kevin Maines lined up,
why
don't
don't
you?
you do that? No, we're gonna do.
are we doing?
Well, no, I was gonna do that, but now I realize it's
almost,
we're up against
so
the call.
let's go into
Let's play a little bit of this.
And a
we'll
little bit of
roll
that.
into Cullah after we speak with
Cullah.
CULLAH.com. Go check him out. A badass blues musician.
Yes.
You've heard his music here before.
Yep.
You'll hear it again. Anyway, that's what we have in store. Again, handwritten signs on the road trying to get you to do something.
Do it.
Was
Yeah. All right, but let's break into this
We gotta
song.
find out about that.
Oh, wait, how about this song? Maybe we can talk about them signs on the side of the road. A bit of a call about. Know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. JB Rep Show.
I got 100 in my pocket and a girl on my hip. We're headed to a party and we're gonna let it rip. All the kids are waiting just to see what I will wear. What color is my jacket? How cool is my hair? That's how I roll. That's how I roll. in control, man. That's how I roll. Top is down, the moon is out, the night is getting hot. All the girls love me, wanna give me what they got, and that's how I roll. That's how I roll. My wallet's always full, man. That's how I roll. 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 Well, I left that carnival, man. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. And a girl on my hip. We're headed to a party and we're gonna let it rip. All the kids are waiting just to see what I will wear. What color is my jacket? How cool is my hair? That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Well, I never pay a toll, man. That's how I roll. I'm never bored. That's how I roll. 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 My wallet's always full, man. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. And I'm hung down like a bull. That's how I roll.
Yo, 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 yo.
WJBW.
You don't want this. The electronics are so predominant that people would really prefer that.
Oh, yeah, the JB Rev Show here coming at you. Isn't that right there, JB? This
Yeah,
is the
buddy.
Reverend.
Yeah. Hashtag Rock Hard Session.
Rock
welcome
hard.
to it. A bunch of talented musicians. And again, every week it's not difficult to figure out what we do. We talk with talented people. Okay.
Let's crack that
we
barrel
talk
for
with
this
talented
next
people.
guest.
And, okay, thank you.
Yes.
We talk with talented people, and we work to focus on, the entire country. So what's really cool is when we can kind of branch out of Orlando, right?
Definitely.
There's a lot of great stuff that's here, and it's easy to be, but it's also easy, or it's easy to be neglectful of what's right in front of you sometimes. But I think it's important. So on the line with us, man, is a very cool guy. I've been listening to. Now we do the Circadian Cast, right, out of here as well.
Yeah.
We play people's original music, and I've been listening to this guy's music and grabbing it off. I think he's got like 11 albums out there on freemusicarchive.org, or best yet, just go to cullah.com to check him out. It's Cullah. How the hell are you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man.
How the hell are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, and thanks for having me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, cool. So where do you hail from? Where are you? Tell us where you're at up there.
Sure, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Cool.
So sure, I don't know if people know. I can never tell. It's one of those cities. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just the right size, I think. But it's about an hour north of Chicago.
Okay.
Okay. And you don't have you don't have that typical accent that you would have like if you were from Chicago. You know what I mean? You're pretty like kind of like we are really from I don't really have a Southern accent.
Okay.
Or,
Right.
but it's true. His English is very well spoken.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get me close. You get me some people from up north, and I start talking like that, or you get people from Chicago. You can blend in.
Exactly.
But yeah, I was pretty neutral here in the city. I grew up in suburbs in the city, so
right.
But you can hear the Wisconsin accents all around.
Yeah. Actually, now that you're talking more, I
Is
can
it
hear
pretty
too.
metropolitan? Wow, what a douche! What a guy! All right, don't mind him over
I love
there.
Milwaukee.
Cullah.
Come on, Milwaukee's best.
He and I have this dysfunctional relationship, and we just so happen to interview people. So it's really
it works
really
well.
weird how it goes.
No, I think I make fun of it all the time.
There you go. All right. Well, good. All right. So we're saying this, though. We're speaking with Cullah, Cullah, and that's important because originally I thought your name was MC Cullah, or maybe it was for a time, but you do a lot of great stuff, and I will say in kind of taking blues down to the core, so much so that your hip hop, the hip hop, the rock integrations, and again, in a lot of the areas, the writing. Really is incredible. So thank you for being a great creator of music and somebody that puts everything out there for free. But we always love to ask people about their origins with anything, and obviously you're very passionate about music. So where did it all start for you with music? Was it a natural inclination of something?
Yeah, well, I think it's genetic. My mom was one of 17 children.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, one 7. Yeah.
Pardon me.
And they had a family band. You can even go further back. My grandpa, he was in his parents were gypsies, and they would play. He told me stories that his dad would get him drunk and at bars, and when he was a little kid, like 10, 11, 12, play the accordion. People thought it was funny. Give him money. It was just a way for them to get some money.
Right.
So they made a living just making, going around trying to busk and stuff. And then when the Great Depression hit, he went to an orphanage, and then the Jesuits came, and which is kind of a Catholic theologian, kind of an intellectual sect of Catholicism, and he was going to be a priest. And about when he was 3/4 of the way through there, the joke is that he realized that he had to be celibate, and then he met my grandma, and then had 17 kids.
Right. Wow.
Man.
Wow. Yeah, that's incredible. If you're going to do it right. I guess that's the lesson there. Seven.
Just the music. I just grew up. I grew up playing piano because my mom was trained with piano and saxophone and clarinet growing up, and she would transpose all the music and stuff and for the band, and there was all this stuff going on. They would tour around northern Illinois, in Wisconsin, and parts of just basically around the Midwest and stuff. And so I think it's just in the blood. I wasn't even thinking about it. At the time, all of a sudden I had albums made, and that's when I started to take a step back and like, whoa, wait, what's going on?
Like I'm doing something. Yeah. Cool. So I guess a lot of that, too, like you said, the busking sound, you do a good job in capturing that. But I think even recently with your 11th album you released, you work with some pretty legendary people. So, I mean, notwithstanding the fact that people can go to cullah.com and go read up about this man, we have him here live in this on the line. And I want to ask him, a little bit about that recording process, because I read something there, and I think when we roll into a few of your tracks, people are really going to hear that difference. But yeah, tell us a little bit about were there challenges along the way before you got to kind of where you're at now that made you want to pack it up and quit? If you can relate those two things, that'd be awesome.
Sure. Well, I don't think I've ever felt like a desire to end it. Even the feelings of being like, if I stop playing music, I think I might just go insane. You know, it's now
Totally.
that I've been doing it every year, releasing it every year. It's kind of just part of who I am. And if I lost that, therapeutically, I might be institutionalized. I don't know. But in terms of the recording process, this last album was recorded. Part of it was recorded in Dublin, Ireland. I was over there for school, Trinity College, right in the heart of Dublin. Some of it was recorded there, and then part of it was recorded here in Milwaukee, just in some neighborhoods by the river, and then also up north, which is kind of another lineage thing. I got some Athens, Wisconsin, really middle of nowhere. The closest thing to it is this, factory dairy farm. So I don't know if you can listen very closely in some of the songs, you might be able to hear some screams of cows being mechanically milked.
No, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. You're kidding. Jeez.
You got us on that one.
You did, man. I was like, gross. That's weird.
Okay.
It's pretty bizarre, but it's true. I hear it. You hear it up there, but they're big, huge dairy farms. Wisconsin is a very big dairy producer.
Yeah, and
it's nice to go up there. Most of it was recorded up there. That just dead silent in the middle. There are some cow noises and stuff here and there, and tractors and this and that, but it's dead silent up there. There's no cell phone service, no anything.
Right.
Just, it's nice to get up there and just to be able to create
and be away from off the grid, if you will. So
absolutely,
you
no
got
text messages, no Twitter.
Exactly. So you putting out your 11th album. How long have you been doing this? When did you release your first album?
Well, I released it just in my high school, in 2008, I think it was.
Okay.
2007, 2008. I released. No, it was 2007. I released one, which it's not released to the public. Some of it's pretty embarrassing. I don't know, it's 13, 14. But I've been making music. I released. Kind of after the fact, I released something that was in 2006.
Right.
I archive everything I have because
Right on.
I also am a computer engineer. I did my bachelor's in that, and then did that software for a year, and realized I can't sit at a desk for 8 hours a day.
No doubt, especially when you're as creative as you are.
I just can't. Yeah, I can't do that. So then I have the earliest recording I have, because everything's dated, and backed up. The earliest thing that I have made was 2002.
Okay.
So let's see, that's 15 years ago. So that I've been 11 at the time.
Yeah.
All right.
So
that's good. That's interesting to learn. I think that's so it kind of really comes early, and then moving it into the experience up there. I wanted to remark, actually down in Orlando, we have something down here called the Milk District.
Yeah, we do.
And it's because T.G. Lee has a little dispensary there.
And if you listen closely, you can hear the cows screaming.
You can hear the mechanical. You can hear the mechanical machinations
there's
of
no
a
cows
semi-truck.
There, even.
Okay.
It all comes in. Seriously. It's like
the
a distribution
opposite of what you explained.
point.
Okay.
But it is the Milk District, indeed.
Come on. All right. Well,
Yes.
So anyway, I thought that coincidence there would be without doubt.
We have so much in common.
We welcome you down on the basis of milk. We are ambassadors of milk. There we are.
Well, cheese is a universal. You don't have to know anyone. You just bring cheese, and it's gonna be a good time.
That's right. That's
true. Well, I know that you're actually performing at 8 o'clock. What's 8 o'clock out there? Up there, you're on
Tonight?
Central time. He is, yeah.
Wow.
So we're lucky enough to chat with you.
Yeah, we are.
What I love to ask people too is kind of to figure out, any kind of trajectory, future plans, stuff that you're like, hey, I want to do. I haven't tried this, or maybe I did this a little bit and I liked it, and I'm gonna go revisit. I turn into like Maude or some TV character from Nick at Night. I don't know what just happened there. I'm sorry. Okay. At any rate, the point being, that's the question, unexplored future curiosities.
Performance is the name of the game for me now. I mean, I've finally committed full time, to doing music, and in Milwaukee is part of the reason why I'm staying here is you can kind of afford it here. The rent is still not out of control, and so I can live I can live pretty comfortably here as a musician. But to perform, in the past 10 years, I've just been composing, releasing, and really only a handful of performances. So that's really what I'm focusing on now is performance, and not just performance, but I am playing some music here tonight. It's just a small venue here by myself,
right.
But on this Saturday is really a big showcase, which will be a springboard for future projects. Where you mentioned earlier, and if people take a little listen throughout the albums, they can hear fully instrumental electronic tracks, or even totally hip hop tracks, or fully, and the new album, more Americana and, music and stuff. What I want to be able to go anywhere at any time and play a set, play different genre sets. So like have a set of bluegrass,
right,
or have a set of hip hop, or have a set of electronic, and be able to do it and to be able to switch from one to the other.
That
perhaps
is
maybe
cool.
even one performance, but also perhaps maybe just compartmentalize them all and
do like a mosh up.
That's my
Okay, so that would be like the epic ultimate fantasy or rock fantasy. That would be cool. But
I think you made it a little weird when you said it like
on
that.
the line,
JB.
on the line, it's Cullah. Okay, did I? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay,
you see, you're such a weirdo.
On the
this guy,
line,
Cullah.
it's Cullah. Thank you, brother, for calling in. And what I'd like to do too is learn a little bit. You explain the area and where you're at and everything. And or in Orlando, a lot here, things are about collaboration and supporting each other. So I mean,
like with milk.
I'd be interested. Yeah, milk-based activities. Yeah,
Craft
good,
beers.
wholesome milk-based activities.
Because I know Milwaukee's big on the beer.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, milk and beer-based activities. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's
where you
all
going with
about,
this?
Wait, do I hear myself in the? But why am I hearing an echo back there?
You are just on drugs,
No, does
man.
he have
That's
a
what's
noise?
going
And
on.
turn down your radio in the background.
Where
am I? Do you have anything on? Hello?
No. Hello? Is he there? Cullah?
I can hear you guys fine.
Okay,
on the party line?
All right, yeah.
Is this the party line? Hey, what's up with the party line? Anyway, man, dude, you rock, buddy.
Yeah, definitely.
I really
It's been a pleasure
appreciate
having
that.
you
Oh,
on.
yeah, no. I was going to ask him about the culture of the scene up there.
Okay.
What's it like up there? Do people, is a tight-knit community? What's the culture like? I'm interested.
Yeah, I'd say, because I haven't done much performance, I'm not as well ingrained, but I have friends that I grew up with that have been on the scene for the past 10 years and stuff, and there is a kind of a love-hate relationship. There are people that are actively trying to grow Milwaukee.
Right.
At the beginning of when we were talking, I was saying I'm not sure if people know Milwaukee, because there are some big names that come out here, like Violent Femmes, or like,
right.
There are some people that come, but at a national level, we don't really have that much of a presence. And there are really great communities in here that are growing, and there's good rock communities. There's good folk scene. The hip hop scene here has done really well in the past 5 years. Like, those are probably the biggest national presence,
nice.
Of current people are there. I mean, there's also a lot of money in the industry right now too, so that could be part of that. But
the Milwaukee Bucks, they got an NBA team as well. You got to be pretty big. Yeah, so you're kind of like a metro, a growing metro like us. Sounds
a lot like Orlando, actually.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are people here that really are dedicated to making it, try to achieve a little more national presence and a little more respect.
Yeah.
Not that there's no respect. It's just maybe not as known, Sure. And there are there's so much great talent you can see here every weekend.
Name some bands. I'd love to hear some bands up there, and even send them our way. Because again, I'm all about this cross pollination, right? Because we
music.
need to. Well,
We're all about
we're all
sharing.
interconnected through the dang world of everything, and the important thing is, that we do just that.
Tommy's coming on next, and his. He knows a guy named Justin Perkins very, very well, and he helped mix and master some of his albums, and Justin mastered my last album.
Wow,
which is part of the reason.
Okay,
it's so nice. And there's a band called Midnight Reruns, and Justin mixed and mastered their last album that just came out a month ago. And I'm pretty sure the album before that, they went up to New York, and I'm not quite sure about it, but I'm pretty sure that it was involved. Tommy was involved somehow in their record. So
that's cool connection. It's like a splintered. Wow, it's a web. Yes.
Yeah, Justin's got his fingers in a lot of things. He's really talented and really, really focused dude. And he's been doing a lot of stuff. There's another rock band called Platinum Boys, which, you know, they're just kind of unabashed, you know, punk garage, you know, in your face. They're just loads of fun.
Right on.
Fatty asses too, and they're all kind of. It is it's pretty tight knit because there's people that have been on the scene for years and years, and they're trying to make something of it, and they're, you know, me coming kind of now, just moving back. This is kind of my homecoming. Like I said, I was in Dublin
incredible.
for about 2 years and didn't really perform, so I really feel like I'm kind of new on the scene.
And you're still relatively young, right? Are you still in your 20s?
Yeah, I'm 26. I just turned 26.
Okay, see, yeah, I kind of caught on to that because he told me when his high school record was released, and I'm like, I put two and two together. So that's how I knew that. But you're very well spoken. You sound like an old soul. You know what I mean? Like you definitely have the experience, and you know, you can tell just in your music alone. But talking to you as well, you're not just some, you know, dumbass. It's, you know, whatever. You just, you know, you got a lot of character.
Is that a compliment? Is he compliment? I don't know. I will stand up for you, Cullah. Now, I am a Cullah advocate.
All right.
I don't know what you're doing over there. Anyway, we're creating this fake radio drama. Anyway, hey, buddy, we're going to roll into a few of your tracks. And, man, again, I can't tell you how much. And I'll tell you one song that I love. Now I'm like all geek fanboy, dude.
You've been
The Rivers, and The Man with the Golden Soul. Those two tracks, I forget exactly where they come from, but I just transcend. And I want to play both of those, and we do play them. But
you got a story about either one of those songs?
Well, no, yeah.
Well, I think Reverse is about the Milwaukee River, really. And there's a lot of it throughout my, you know, being in Milwaukee, right next to the lake, right next to the river and stuff.
Right.
A lot of water. You know, I have a lot of dreams of floods and stuff too. So the water is just a big,
metaphor for all this.
Just a narrative in general. The water is a useful symbol and it's a useful thing. It's just something that I connect with.
Awesome.
So that the Reverse song is about really just about, you know, the fact that's, you know, I mean, you guys know down there, hurricane season stuff. You can't fuck around with that shit. That'll knock you.
Natural.
It just wipes people out.
Totally.
You know? Like, so that it's basically just a kind of
the calamity of the inevitable kind of a. Yeah, I totally understand.
Having a reverence for the fact that, man, Mother Nature will come and it'll
drag you up. The river. Try to take your house.
No doubt.
And everything you call.
I'm looking forward to hearing this stuff. This is good.
On the new album, though, I guess that's some stuff that I like, and we play that on the regular. But from the newer stuff here, hold on, breakdown, Lady We Know, and then I'm gonna play Lonely Spider.
Lonely Spider. I had a Lonely Spider.
Or should I mix up the order of those? All right, give them the game show. All right, Cullah, you're. Is the order I chose fine, or do you want to mix them up? What do you want to do? You've got 12 more days.
You said it was fine by me.
Yeah, okay, it's fine by him. Don't be putting him on the spot. Let's break out into that, man. This has been really good. We've had Cullah on the
rock?
line.
People go to the website cullah.com.
Definitely.
Any closing sentiments, remarks? We wish you, you got to perform in a little while there. Hope you rock the house as you do.
Will.
But
I'm an hour behind you guys, so I got.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, good.
Right on.
All right. So there you go.
Girl.
What?
Oh, yes.
All right.
You have a good night tonight, Cullah.
Well, you rock, buddy. Hang on. No, you can hang on the line. Hang on the line with us. We're going to bust into a little bit of original music as we do at WJBWnetworks.com. You are our guest. We're interested in you, talented people out there, and talking with you and helping shine a light on what you do, and also your music. So, dig it.
Yeah.
I'ma tell you about a woman whose heart is sunshine, whose body burn hot. I'ma tell you about a woman who's cold as tundra with some frozen eyes. I can tell by the way she moves that she cares, and it's lovely too. I'ma tell you about a story of a broken man, how it began, how it ends. What he didn't understand is all the love that he had in his hands. Yeah, woke up one morning and said, I can't get her out my head. Abused and blind, confused, he lost his mind. What sense he had was sour and tasted bad, and the smell and the sound of her made his heart bound, broken bound. Love is a spell. It's a form of mind control, and if you couldn't tell, he was transfixed amidst a mixed mist, and that never ends well. He was once in love with the lady, see, then color turned into calamity. Into calamity. Damn. Break down to the sound. Break up, 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 break down to the sound. Yeah. To the sound of calamity. This world, and this world is no friend to you. Be gone, leave this place behind, and I will keep on. Lonely spider crawling on the floor. Lonely spider longing for love once more. Oh, is he lost forever? Oh, can he still endeavor? Will he find his treasure, or will he die alone? Forward, backward, no direction bound. Where is home? What is where his love was drowned? Is he lost forever? Oh, can he still endeavor? Oh, will he find his treasure? Will he die alone?
WJBW.
The electronics are so predominant that people would really prefer that.
Hey now, what's going on? This is the JB Rev Show you're listening to right now. We got the JB over there. He's got this weird look on his face right now. And I'm sitting over here. This is the Reverend Jerry. So, yeah. What's going on, man?
I've been living the American dream.
I saw Jim Jackson the other day driving by. I went to a fish fry at the Hideaway on Sunday, and there's live music out in the parking lot. It was really, really cool.
Did you say fist?
Fry?
Oh.
Fish fry.
I thought you said fist.
No, it was fish, man. And we're gonna have Michael on here sometime. Who? Michael, we've had him on kind of like as a joke. Michael. We're the one that called him.
Who do we have on as a joke?
We called him one time. Check this out. You'll remember this. We called him as a prank call. Remember? And I was like, hey, I'm over here on the side of the road. See me over here? And he's like, Michael
Williams.
Michael.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. You always throw me off on that single time.
He's a
I don't know.
Talented artist.
Let's work out a signaling system. Yeah. Iron worker or something. Kitty cat iron. His iron stuff is really incredible.
I tell you what. You know what else?
What?
I told you
metal workings. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, that is correct.
In any event, next week I'm hoping to have a special guest, which will be a surprise, but we'll have him call in. But I do. Pardon me. Have something in the works for that.
Okay.
And
we're live.
Yeah. And do we have anyone in? What do we got going on?
We actually have, I believe, friend of the show, Charles Maddox, has a television show that's called Reversed. That he's talking about. And basically what they do, I think, is they use nutrition to battle diabetes.
Right.
So it's a whole series of these people in this house living this different way for a certain period of time. And so that's going to be incredible. So
that sounds incredible.
It does.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's
I'm
the
really
1980s.
Excited.
That's incredible.
That's incredible.
I guess now, I guess maybe what Donald Trump, I guess if one thing, you've got to think about it, I guess, from this perspective, though. But if he is kind of given us a pale reflection of a Reagan-esque type of thing. You notice how everything's all like Iran-Contra, bring down the wall.
Why are we talking politics right now? I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm so sorry.
Don't even
anyway, don't get me started on. Don't give it.
Yeah,
what?
Because,
it's all about the cock.
Yeah.
I need a cock.
The revolution has begun. From the front lines to your imagination.
Army!
A revolution is a dramatic change in ideas or practice. This is a revolution, a dramatic change. This is the Art Army.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
Artist Perigo out there moving and shaking.
Perigo.
I think he might be moving to Miami, I heard. Anyway, Art Army, there's one near you, whatever city you're in. They're global. They're all across the way. I see stuff from Art Army Beirut, and I'm like, dude, that is awesome. This guy had this concept of doing something. So, again, that kind of lies true in the whole episode and the purpose and underlying of what we everything that we do. And it was almost like kind of Cullah said, everybody kind of has the same future vision.
Yeah.
You can get with people that have the same kind of like, hey, I want to go forward this way. I think that's healthy. Yeah, and I think that's healthy. And exactly what he said, that we're doing here. Look at us here. I guess we're relatively one of a kind. We're live. We're all in people's faces in Milwaukee. Like, hey, talk to us. Your music's awesome. Look,
dude,
we're like geeky fanboys. What are we doing? We're not wasting our lives like we thought we would.
Dude, we've had some awesome guests on here from all over the place. So... Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, you kind of geek out sometimes. You fanboy out and like.
Well, dude, I'm
lose
stoked
your focus.
for our
I can
session.
tell. That's why you're very nervous.
Stoked. I am.
Remember,
That's what
let's remember.
I am so.
Keep the questions to sentences.
Okay.
No,
these are my coaching. My coaching lesson.
And watch me when I go like this.
Right.
It means,
okay, what does that mean again?
That means
where
are we going with this? Where
do you
have
that whip in your hand?
Because you're like a long drawn out movie sometimes where you like. When it gets there, you're like, oh, man, it could have got there a lot sooner.
I think there was a more efficient way to ask that question.
Yes.
Is that what you...
Why do I have to stare at the man holding the paperclip for a minute and a half and then go, that's right. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, man, no long dramatic.
Okay, what do you want? You want some feedback too?
Yeah, man, come on.
Okay,
What you
all
got?
right. Well, my feedback for you,
show up.
is
Come in here,
bumbling into shit everywhere. You're brambling all around.
See, that's what you
You're
do.
hoobly-toobly. You're doing all these coomly-clombly things.
It's
I don't
true.
know what you're doing. You're just all over the place, buddy.
Yeah.
You're just flimming and flamming all over shibbity-shabbity. None of it's bougie. I don't know.
You don't know.
All right, then.
You do not know.
Hey, listen.
What's up?
I'm
listening.
I am convinced.
You are?
No, I am convinced.
What?
That,
You're gay.
again, what? No, they.
Oh,
nope.
yeah, well, you were
But
thinking about it the other day.
No, I wasn't.
You were like, hey,
Nope.
man.
No, we're not that
I
close
know.
of friends. My
No,
dude.
we're not.
You don't know.
Nope.
You've never.
Nope.
Yeah,
No, that's
we're
right.
not that
I
close
don't
of
wanna-
friends. We're not touching each other's
No.
tips or whatever
Oh,
the other
man.
podcasts
Put your pants
are
back
doing.
on.
Yeah, no. Give me a break.
So what were you gonna?
Give
what were
me a
you
break
gonna
over
unveil?
here, Mr. Carter.
You're about
Give me a
to.
break.
You're about to make a confession.
Because I should need one.
You're gonna see. You are. You are.
You guys have lost it too.
Yeah.
And thank you, intern.
Yeah,
of-
intern. You stay
Intern
out
of
this.
no reason. Oh, anyway.
So you're gonna say something. What were you gonna say? It was
Well,
very important.
No, don't tell me. You look like a different person, like
Do
in
I?
the 70s with your glasses.
Hey,
I
man,
think
look
it's
at you,
very. That's what I was going to say. Is you're wearing brand new glasses this
I am.
evening?
Don't
How
know.
fresh are they?
I
Am I
got
the
them-
first one to see
You
Is that
definitely
like one
are.
of the first 5 to
They're
see you.
so new to me, and it's my first time. Dude, let me tell you, when I went to
Definitely
go
top 3.
to the eye exam, the lady gave us. I went with my wife, my beautiful wife Dana, and we went together and we did this eye exam. And the lady giving us the eye exam, she goes, "When's the last time you had your eye exam?" And we were like, in school, middle school, and she just gave us attitude like. People just are so uneducated about their eyes. You need to get your eyes checked all the time,
Ophthalmology.
and you could get a disease, and you don't
Middle
even
school.
know it because it's
What is
got
that?
no.
Really?
That was the last time I got except for maybe
Yeah.
the DMV. But that's
Okay.
not really a
Does that
eye
count?
exam.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man, but
This lady was looking at me funny and
and, and then, dude, it's all just like any other business. It's all a scam. You can be like, okay, we've got this model, or we can go all the way up to this model, which is like $1,000. It's just yeah, man. It's like, let me tell you something else.
You're
I'm gonna break.
pedunculous. What did you just do there, bumbly boobly?
I am bumbling bloobly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
you though with the bumbling bloobly. You're just that's right.
All right.
This is my guy.
Get
right
into
there.
a little bit of Kevin Maines and the Volts.
Yeah.
Prep up for our call with Tommy Stinson.
Yeah,
Hang tight.
Tommy Stinson.
It is BJB Rev Show.
Dude, that's why you're all geeked out. But yeah, we're gonna be back. We got some Kevin Maines coming up.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, right there.
Well, I don't need diamonds, sign, and fortune and fame. Don't need satisfaction. What's the use in trying? The road gets longer by the minute, by the mile, while the days get hotter by the second, by the hour. Pictures indoctrinated, still while they're congregating, even television stations trying to slow me down. Addition by subtraction, time to catch a chain reaction. Both my shoes can't get no traction, pushing off of this ground. What I need is a little bit of love, something sent from above, something to lift me up. Oh, what I need is a little bit of time, 'cause I can't stop on a dime. Time is leaving me behind. Tonight, there's a million faces looking all around. In the sky, there's a billion people and they don't make a sound. Make a sound. In the night, she was a switchblade woman when she tried to cut me down. Cut me down. Now she's dancing in the dark and left me bleeding from my broken heart. Oh, she can't stop while the getting's good. I can't stop even if I could. Oh, she can't stop while the getting's good. Oh, I can't stop even if I could. In the night, she started dancing just to set my eyes on fire. Dancing just to set my eyes on fire. And love, it hit me like a hammer on the drum. On the drum. On the run. There was a 6-gun lover when she left me all alone. All alone. Now she's floating down the river while I'm sinking down like a stone.
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show.
That's right. This is JB Rev Show. I'm the Reverend here. Got JB over there.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, man, I'm really, really stoked about this guy that we have on the phone with us right now.
It's been a lot. We put in a huge amount of time, I think, in really investing in people who, at their core, are just nothing but incredibly purely guided by some kind of internal spirit to create. And I think, we just spoke with Cullah from from Milwaukee, and on the line with us now. I am stoked and honored, and we're going to give you our Legend Award. We do a local legend, but this is Rock Legend Award.
Absolutely.
Tommy Stinson is on the damn line with us. You rock and roll, brother. We love you. We thank you for doing this. Bash and Pop, of course, playing here in Orlando at the Social on the 22nd. That's a Monday night. You need to snag the tickets. The legendary Tommy Stinson on the line with us. How the hell are you doing? Thank you so much for the call, brother. We appreciate it.
Doing fantastic. Where are you guys from? Because you do not sound south of the Mason-Dixon.
Yeah, we were talking.
I'm just saying, where y'all are?
We're here in Orlando, and it's funny because we were talking to Cullah about that we don't, really have an accent down here. You know what I mean? It's not.
Well, no,
a
we're
southern
down
draw,
here in Florida. I lived in Ohio and New York in my past.
I was born and raised right
and
here.
This guy's
Because I don't hear some twang in there. I was just wondering.
Hey, so tell us about music. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Is that what you mean?
No.
Anyway, man, you have an incredible body of work, and what we always do. I mean, every week, man, we light up these microphones.
It's more of a corpse.
No, come on,
man. You're only 50. Shit, you're still young and fucking. You got, man. I actually met you. I want to reconfirm this though. This was in the Pleased to Meet Me tour. You were here in Orlando. Were you on that tour? And you came down to Orlando and you played the Beecham Theater. And I think maybe
well.
He's calling him out.
I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
All right.
One of the times I was in Orlando, I think it was Orlando. We fucking saw someone get shot on the fucking street corner.
Whoa!
So, but I still don't want to know that. I don't want anyone to know that I may or may not have been a witness to that murder. Anyway, what you were saying, I'm sorry.
Well, I love the Spectre. He's now you have an incredible history with music, and every week we venerate talented people, and we're so fortunate to be able to connect with you because I know, your specific history. And we will just say this: the Replacements are really the pioneers of alternative music.
Like indie rock
in general. So I mean, and from what everyone understands, you start with music at a young age and everything, but we always love to hear origins. So if you can kind of peel the onion back as far as you want for us, man, we'd love to kind of start there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, shit. I was talking to someone about this the other day. We started doing this so early in life, and I was talking to Peter Jesperson actually the other day, who signed us to our first record deal.
Right on.
I was talking to him about. I was telling him. I was like, so what year was it when you took me to see Elvis Costello and Squeeze at Northrop Auditorium in Minneapolis?
Wow.
As we were making which record, and I think it turned out to be Stink.
Okay.
I think that we were recording Stink when because he worked at a record store, he had extra tickets, so we got to go see Elvis Costello and Squeeze opened up.
Man,
and the Squeeze blew Elvis completely off the stage.
Wow.
Full band. They opened up with Pulling Muscles from a Shell. It was fucking fantastic. Wow. It was way, way great. And then Elvis came out, and I love Elvis fine, but he came out with a 3-piece band, and they were kind of spread way out. And it just seemed like, wow, like they just crushed him. And then I was like, okay, Pio, let's go back and finish this record. That was basically the deal with that one. But
nice.
I've been around a long fucking time. I got a lot of stupid stories.
Well, and
like
that's,
I said,
and that's kind of exactly on the point. I mean, you joined the pioneering the Replacements in 1979, and how old were you?
Well, we basically started calling ourselves the Replacements, I think, when I was 13.
Wow.
And they're all 7 years older than me.
Listen to that.
I think for all practical purposes, though, you couldn't, you'd call us more the little shits of the pioneers, the sons of the pioneers. I mean, it was kind of that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Never quite lived past the shits of the pioneers.
Well, I mean, and I think a lot of, a lot of the time people say American music, and whether they say it's rock and roll or country music or whatever the hell it is,
it just comes from the soul, really, and that's what.
Well,
that
I believe, I believe that's a big part of kind of being. True to the messaging that you have to do. So you've had a long history. Did it turn into something? Now that you're amazed, or you're always kind of like, hey, I'm always willing to work with people, because that's kind of the sense that I get about you. You're just like a hardest working guy. You're the nicest guy in rock and roll, I think.
Well, let's talk about your band right now, Bash and Pop, and you got Joey with you, and he's from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and so that's a collaboration that you've done. How did that come about? Hello.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry, I was just talking to my piano player who's walking by. I'm at open mic night here up in Hudson, New York. He's going to do some songs with a friend of ours. And
wow.
And I want to answer your question appropriately. And the reason why I didn't was because I was talking in his ear and said, don't you play my fucking song until I get in there.
Nice.
And because he's playing with this young lady who's they're doing like kind of a jazz version of one of my songs. It's great. It's a new song. I haven't even fucking put it out yet.
Wow.
But anyway, all that aside, Bash and Pop came about because as I was recording the songs for this record, I was doing friends of mine that were either in New York or in the vicinity that could get up here to upstate New York where I live, and could do more of a live recording of the songs that we had or I had.
Okay.
And it soon became something other than a Tommy Stinson solo record like Village Gorilla had or One Man Mutiny. It became a band record. And
nice.
Through that, playing the songs for people after I was recording it, people were saying, "Wow, it sounds like a really fun band and a record and a band record and these things." And they compelled me to have a band name for it, and I was like, "Well, fuck, I still own." Can I swear?
Yeah, fuck yeah, you can.
Right,
all right.
So, I basically called it Bash and Pop because it was more of a band record than actually the first Bash and Pop record, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right. Don't play my
This
song.
person's playing a really shitty song in the back of their car. And they just pulled over right next to the fucking where I'm standing. But no, it's a band record because it has more of a band feel than a solo record feel.
Right,
and my thinking was that after hearing people tell me that the songs reminded them of Bash and Pop, that I would call it Bash and Pop. And that would, and it made sense. It wasn't like I wasn't setting out to make a Bash and Pop record. I was setting out to make a band record because the Replacements didn't make one. Oh, shit, I said that. So that's what happened. That's why I called it Bash Pop. And people seem to really like it. And, whatever. Fuck.
Yeah. Awesome. So are you? You're getting ready to...
and that's incredible too, I think. But what I love is, again, you were there at the kind of core of this thing. The Replacements that was a very epic type of thing. And I think moving forward, and even talking with people about Guns N' Roses, like where I work, I'm all geeking out with my friends, and they're all like, "Oh, this and that," and everybody's opinion, But I think a lot of what's neglected with all the millennials in the world are the Gen Xers, and you guys there through that were huge. And then now, and then you play with GNR a little bit, and really contribute a fucking decade.
Years,
yeah,
are you kidding me?
Yeah,
yeah. Come on, I was in that band longer than any of them were in the original fucking.
Yeah. Wow. So were you recently on tour with them? This past tour?
No. What happened was like 2 or 3 years ago, I got in a position where I was not able to tour anymore.
Gotcha.
Some personal issues going on. I had a child and a and a soon-to-be ex-wife that fell apart.
Okay.
I had to take care of some stuff, and I couldn't tour. And so within that moment, the Replacements started getting, hit up to do, some shows, weekend shows. I could manage doing those, but I really couldn't leave town for a month, with Guns N' Roses anymore. So I basically had to kind of, for all practical purposes, I didn't bow out.
Right.
They needed, but Axl, like everyone else who's a fucking professional musician, you got to work, got to get out and do it. You can't sit there and fucking collect a check if you ain't working. So
yeah. Well, I got to say, man,
he did the right thing. I saw them twice last year. I'm stoked for all of them.
Right.
They're all my buddies. All of them are my buddies. The only one I really don't know is Slash all that much. But from what I'm told, he's a great guy. And, that's the only one. Him and Steven Adler, I guess I'd never met either one of us. But all the other guys are buddies of mine. So,
nice.
All that said, it's good.
Well,
Awesome.
and you see, I think that's what's incredible too. Like you said, it was a couple of decades you really invested in this, and then with everything that you've accomplished and achieved, and kind of moving forward and kind of resurrect and bash and pop. And I think it was even in the beginning of the year I saw you guys on Colbert Report, and there's like some leaked footage of some shenanigans. Anyway, but that's what I love because it's the fucking rock and roll spirit.
The fucking guy tackled me. I mean, you fucking shenanigans my ass.
Well, yeah. So tell it. I don't want to bring up a sore topic, and again, we're all live and everything.
Well, I don't want to fucking talk about it either.
Okay, yeah. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it then. All right. Yeah, forget it. Anyway, but here's the other thing: is that you guys?
I'm fucking kidding.
See, I didn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm like, dude, why are you pissing off our?
No. Here's how the Colbert thing works.
Okay.
Here's what happened.
All right.
Here's what happened with Colbert. So we went to the show, and we had been playing on the Rocks the song that we played on the show.
Okay.
We had been playing it, different lengths every night. Whether or not I want, Steve, do an extra solo, whatever.
Right.
That kind of thing. Or
Okay.
play it short or longer, whatever happened. And when we got to the show, we didn't really have a whole lot of time to rehearse it. So when we got there, they gave us a little rehearsal time, and I just said to the producer, I said, "Dude," and the producer guy is a good guy. I actually, we have mutual friends, which is funny.
Okay.
Dude, I said, I don't know how many bars we should be playing in this song, or when you want to cut us. I said, why don't you just give us the fucking hook, or tell Steven just to cut us off, unplug us. I don't give a fuck. Do something.
Right.
But I'm not going to sit there. I can't really sit and count how many bars we're going to play this song, because we've been doing it different every fucking night.
Gotcha.
And so I said that to them, and I left it at that. That's where the rest of it all kind of came up. It was not planned. I had no fucking idea the guy was going to come on there, break my record, and fucking tackle me, but it happened.
Wow.
See, that's freaking crazy. Why? Yeah, and you see somebody charging a rabid fan. Charging Tommy Stinson. Don't do that out there, people. Don't. Oh, my God. That's a damn PSA on this station.
What's funny about it is all my friends are going, man, you fucking, once the camera got on your face, you look like you're laughing like you had him, but it looked like he had you in a full Nelson.
What? Do you know? Anyway,
so this was all staged with the.
No, it wasn't staged. It was a professional wrestler.
Hell no.
No, he's saying no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
I thought I had him once he fucking tackled me.
Did you ever figure out the reason?
Dude, clearly he's bigger than you. Clearly he had you by the balls.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know what I haven't seen it, so I'm looking forward to seeing this after the show.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about then?
He's the one that brought it up
over there.
Yeah,
throwing you off. That's the Reverend over
there's
there.
two
I
of
am
us.
JB.
Yeah,
don't let him confuse you, Tommy.
So now we have a thing. So now we got to talk at this time every night until I get to fucking Orlando.
Yes, rock and roll. Call us next week, brother. Yeah, call us next week. Give us the fucking update. Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah,
we
dude.
are all about that. I
can't wait.
I'm going to call you tomorrow. I'm going to be your 8 8:15 call for the next week and a half.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Yeah. And here in Orlando at the Social, that's exactly right. You have a great chance to see an incredible, formation from rock and roll, bash and pop. And that's your current effort. That's what you're doing now. And this is, again, what I love about you, man. You have a number of different, one-man albums, and kind of like what we're saying, you just keep churning and churning away. It takes a lot of discipline and everything. But what was kind of at your origins, Tommy, to kind of originally get you into music? Where did you kind of say, hey, this strikes a chord with me?
my brother came home from the group home after getting in so much trouble and trying to kill himself so many times. He came home and he showed me how to play bass, and he basically was trying to get me out of the fucking swamp that I was in.
Are we talking Bob? Bob, your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah.
Well, all right, and saying enough
story.
and being courteous.
That's how I got hooked. That's how I got hooked in all this shit.
But that's rock and roll right there, because I love my brother, and I think a lot of people say brothers have a kind of a musical connection, and all that stuff. And what I love, again, man, is your tenacity. You're not giving up, and again, it's really like you're just constantly there on the truest vibe possible, and I think people see that and recognize that in you. You are authentic. You are a true rock legend. So again, from everything we do here every week, churning forward in the spirit of exactly that, going forward. I want to thank you personally.
Me too, man.
And you are a rock legend. Okay, cut that off. We've already played that. Anyway, Tommy, we appreciate that, man.
Play it again,
okay.
Sam.
See, all right.
Tommy Stinson.
You guys, really, I'll call you tomorrow again, same time.
All right.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you.
We do this every Tuesday night,
person.
so call us next Tuesday.
Yeah.
We're going to roll into a few tracks from Bash and Pop.
I'm going to call you tomorrow.
Call us tomorrow.
Answer the phone or not.
Okay. Oh my God. Well, I'll record the call if you give me your permission.
All week. Now you got to do a whole thing.
Now we're going to do it all
week. I don't
week.
care what day jobs you got.
We're going to have a video camera.
Hey,
a little webcam in his kitchen and his bathroom. Not the bathroom? No. I'm being told no. Okay.
You guys have fun. We'll talk to you full set. You're going to come to the show, of course.
Oh, absolutely,
we're coming to the
man.
show.
Absolutely.
It's May 22nd
at the Social.
out there, Orlando Social. Everybody knows where it's out, right downtown Orlando.
That's right.
You can get tickets right through we set up a blog post all about this night that we're chatting with this gentleman here. So all the tickets are available there.
Facebook. He's got
Make sure you bring your cameras, your iPhone, or your fucking your GoPro.
Right.
Film the fucking thing.
Okay.
Send it to me.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'll send you a Hot Wheel.
Awesome, man.
Wheel gun.
Hell yeah,
that's
dude.
good. That's good. And I think, man, again, thank you for just rocking forward and
you rock.
not giving up, dude. Really though, you have an incredible history, and I'm excited to hear. And if you even want to share with us, do you see things? We love to ask people, what do you see beyond, something you've never done that you want to do? I really represent, a lot of pride for that. You said, hey, I'm kind of, doing Guns N' Roses, and I want to do the family thing, and hey, I'm kind of doing this now, and there's a little bit of controversy. What is there something you haven't done that you want to do? What's kind of future hold for you? And
what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Fuck, I haven't figured that out, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things I'd like to do.
Yeah.
I think I might go on a town hall circuit, tour, a bunch of my buddies, and try and fucking mobilize the people that need to fucking get involved in becoming centrists. I think we have to be far left, far right people, and I think we have to fucking get back in the middle here. We can actually get some legislation done, and I'll leave you with that.
Awesome.
I like that.
Man, you fucking rock, Tommy. Thank you so much for being on. Man, I know you've got a busy schedule.
All right,
we appreciate your time.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you
We're
tomorrow
roll
night.
into about 3 tracks from Bash and Pop here on the line with us, the legendary Tommy Stinson. Thank you, brother,
thanks,
much.
Tommy.
Dig these sounds. We'll be right back. All right. Dig it.
rainbow's coat on the doorstep. There's a riding out, bleeding moon. Yes, a riding out, bleeding moon. Ain't that a bitch being stuck in this way? Well, you're taking your time, was I wasting your life? You were looking for love, I was kissing thin air, and then it all coming down so hard. And ain't the window harsh on the truth? There's a riding out, bleeding moon. Yes, a riding out, a bleeding moon. Ain't that a bitch being stuck in this way? Running out of bleeding moon. You dream that I thought that I had. You wish that it won't come true. As we're running out of breathing room. Yes, we're running out of breathing room. Oh, yes, we're running out of breathing room. Oh, yes, we're running out of breathing room. Ain't not a bitch being stuck in this way.
WJBW.
The electronics is so predominant that people would really prefer that.
Yeah. Welcome back. WJBWnetworks.com.
That's right.
That's what we do. That's what we're all about. Go there, figure it out. Every week, we're bringing you talk content, news content, as well as... what are you doing over there?
Hey, man, I'm
You
taking
just
pictures.
You're like a 12-year-old girl.
I need a selfie stick.
Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Hey, we just had Tommy Stinson on, and how amazing was that? I mean, that guy
was incredible. That was a phenomenal. Go
since he was at
May 22nd.
13.
May 22nd, Orlando.
At
That's
the
a huge
social.
thing. Go do that.
Yes.
And that
We're just
actually
listening
brings
to his
me
music.
Well, and that we just heard a few tracks off that new EP, but
Yeah.
this is legendary stuff, and this is what's
Totally.
cool about being
What we
able
do.
to be able to do this each week.
We gotta thank Modern Music.
We want to thank. Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
Yeah.
This whole entire episode, our sponsor for this episode is the Modern Music Movement. It's on Facebook. Okay, you go check it out. It's
That's right.
the Modern Music Movement. So Google that
Google
or
that
Facebook
right
that or whatever you got to do. But go there. These guys put on a lot of great shows. I know upcoming June 3rd, Plain versus Cult.
Yeah.
Hourglass Brewery. That's a great show. So
That's right,
they
in
put on
Longwood.
great shows. They're involved with this whole bash and pop effort as well, and a lot of what we believe in, I think they believe in as well, which is let's co-mingle, let's cross-pollinate, let's get, let's make some stuff happen, because that's what it's all about, though, really. And that's what we've been preaching for years, but now everybody else is, so it's cool. So now we're cool, too. No, we're not. Oh, I'm being told no. Okay.
Man,
Anyway,
we were cool, but I haven't
that was a good
Thomas
session.
Stinson on.
That was a good session.
Dude, that
with
was
Tommy.
amazing.
And if he calls us next week, I guess I have to be waiting
Wait,
here tomorrow. night.
Yeah, you.
Okay,
you
I need
to
to be
waiting.
sitting here waiting. All right, maybe I should.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll just do all the news some other night then. There you go.
Yeah, do it tomorrow night.
Breaking News Badly is its own show. We'll do that some other
There
night.
you go.
Laced within music, we pop a couple of news pill stories in you, like you're a dog and eating a delicious treat, but you're getting
Like cocaine laced chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, you heard about it? Okay.
You just told me about it.
That's our
Remember?
main story.
It's not the main story. That's one of the stories. Because you did have some good stories, I gotta say.
All right. Well, sometimes
You
they're good.
did.
All right. Well, we deliver it that way. And
That's
then
right.
the Circadian Cast, we
I don't know
play
about that.
your original music every week. You heard some Kevin Maines
Kevin
and the
Maines.
Bolts
Yeah,
tonight.
hell yeah.
A few unreleased. He collaborates with a lot of people.
Yeah, Kaylee
here
Baker,
in Orlando.
he's worked
Kaylee
with.
Baker, Funky Garabon.
As the Enablers. He's,
yeah. What's his name from Groove Orient guitar?
I just saw Groove Orient this past weekend, Saturday night.
Oh, you did?
I was at Will's.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw your picture.
Yeah,
thing.
I was there with Dave Green.
And that's what.
And,
yeah,
Mark.
and that's what, when we talk with Cullah, it's like the whole dynamics of any community, like Portland, like anywhere. I want to know all these band infrastructures. I mean, Bandcamp is pretty cool, and Facebook is cool, but I mean, maybe we should build an app of, kind of regional or geographically based local bands.
There's already an
the
app for that.
dictionary.
There's an app
The
for that.
dictionary app. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, man, this is a great show.
Anyway, yeah, let's wrap
this
it up. All right, we'll do this some other time. Let's
right.
thank our, sponsor for this entire episode. It is the Modern Music Movement.
That's right.
Join, support, go follow them on Facebook, and most importantly, go to their shows, that they
Hell
put
yeah.
on. Get involved.
He's got one coming up at the Hourglass Brewery. Plains versus Colt.
June 3rd.
June 3rd. It's a good show, man. Proud to be part of it. See you next week. We got some special guests next week. Got lined up. Got the Orlando Ace Cafe opening up May 18th that weekend. So a little surprise about that. Get some history on what's going on with that. JB, what you got, man? He ain't got nothing.
Keep supporting your local bands. Go out and see them. I would say, very importantly,
Yes.
go out and see them.
I just
and
saw Groovy
support
Orient,
them.
like I
Buy
said.
their merchandise. Buy their music. I think that's one of the most important things we can do. They can't fuck with music. Music is our only friend. At Radio JB Web on Twitter, at REVJERR over there on Twitter. Follow us there. Go with us. Connect with us. If you know somebody that would be a good candidate for what we do, hook us up. Let us know.
Yeah.
We want to do it. We want to talk about it and do it and everything. All right. Dig some room full of strangers.
Later.
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show.